Hi everybody, this is Resto-Rob today, and I'm working on the Scoutcrafter Knife Challenge. You're wondering why I'm in the kitchen. Well, I got one of these blades and the letter from Scoutcrafter to come up with a handle. I'm sure you've seen some of the other guys that have done handles. So I'm going to do one too. Got my sandwich press. I got some brass screws. Some HDPE number 2. Let's see if we can't turn this crap into a handle. Think we can do it? Let's find out. Sit back, relax, and see what I'm going to do. Here we have the cut up milk crate and the sandwich press. Here's me starting to melt this plastic and the lump it formed. I kind of folded it up, and this is what I let dry. Now we're going to, now you can see the final result of what this lump looks like. Kind of like a unicorn turd. But I'm going to use my belt sander and sand this thing down. Hopefully I can get it smooth. You can see that it's getting smoother. So I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So I just started out with an 80 grit belt, worked my way to 120 grit belt, and then finally ended up with the 220 belt. You can see where I'm constantly testing it to see how it fits in my hand. I decided to put kind of a plastic tang in there to keep from sliding under the blade. So here's the 220 belt where I'm trying to get it to its final shape, and this is starting to look really good. So now I'm using some Aguirre plastic polish, and I'm just using the buffing wheel to and don't look what I just did, because that was naughty. But I'm using the buffing wheel here just to shine it up and get the plastic kind of looking pretty. I should have pressed the plastic when I was finished. You can see some of the cracks here didn't form really that great. But for my first first time doing this, then I used some brass screws and screwed it into the tang after I drilled out the inside of the handle and fitted it. But before I did that, I did drill out the holes, so surprisingly enough, everything worked out. And now I'm just sanding down the brass so it doesn't scratch your hand, and rebuffing again. So hopefully this kind of shows you what I've done with this challenge, and here's our final result of what this knife looks like. I'm pretty happy the way it came out for my first time ever doing this. I've learned quite a bit. Not actually a knife maker, so leave in the comments what you think. And here you go, Ben, some onions for your tomato salad. I'm not as good as a chef as Ben, but works out pretty good. Probably could have done a lot better had I worked with this stuff before. So this is my entry into the Scoutcrafter Knife Challenge. Obviously, I'm not a knife handle maker, and this is way out of my comfort zone. Hopefully you enjoyed this restoration, so please like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Robert J. Faust, and also check out my Bonnie Tool channel on Instagram under Bonnie Tool Collector. And next up, I'm going to have to start getting some of my Bonnies together. So obviously I could have done better there, but overall this came out pretty decent. So hopefully you enjoyed this knife handle out of recycled milk crate or milk bottles and plastic caps. Thanks for watching.